All right, let's make some summary about new models from like GPT or O1 preview and O1 mini. What's the difference? Why it's useful? Why it's better? All like these models are the latest upgrades like in the world of like AI language models, but what makes them special and what's the difference between the two? Buckle up because I'm going to break it down for you in a simple, fun way without like any complicated jargon. What's new with the O1 models? So you probably heard about how AI keeps getting better and better, right? Well, the O1 preview and O1 mini are part of this next evolution. The main goal with these models is to make AI faster, smarter, and more efficient. Let's look at what each one like offers and how they compare. O1 preview, the big player. Imagine this model as the powerful one with all the fancy features. Like it's designed to be super smart, giving you deep, insightful responses that feel even more human than before. Here's why it's impressive. Improved accuracy, it understands your questions and can respond in a way that feels more like a real conversation. It's like chatting with a very knowledgeable friend. Next one, context retention. O1 preview can remember what you said earlier in the conversation much better than before. In other words, it has better memory. This means it gives you smarter, more relevant answers. Next one, handling complex tasks. If you throw out a complicated problem, O1 preview won't break a sweat. Whether it's math problems, coding, or in-depth questions, these models are ready to handle it. And I saw some chart that especially this new model better at math and programming, and even it can give you right code from the first response. In other words, it has less errors. However, with all these power, there's a slight, like a downside. It's bigger and a bit slower. Yeah, I can prove that like I used to get fast response from like GPT-4o, but this new model thinks like 5 or 10 seconds something. And like since it's packed with more like information and intelligence, O1 preview can take a little longer to give you responses. It's like the brainy friend who takes their time to give you the best answer possible. Another downside, I can say that it doesn't generate images for whatever reason, and it's more conservative. I found out it doesn't give me responses for some questions. Meanwhile, GPT-4o more liberal, you can say. About O1 Mini, the lightweight speedster, like now let's talk about O1 Mini. As the name suggests, this model is more compact. It's like designed to be fast and efficient, like a sports car compared to a heavy-duty truck. Here's what's cool about O1 Mini. Faster responses. If speed is what you're after, O1 Mini is your go-to model. It zips through your questions and comes back with answers in no time. Perfect for quick tasks. More lightweight, O1 Mini doesn't need as much processing power, meaning it runs faster on small devices or in situations where you need quick answers. Energy efficient. Using this model can save battery and processing power on your device. But of course, no model is perfect. Less depth in responses, since O1 Mini is smaller and quicker, it may not give you the same deep, insightful answer as the O1 preview. Think of it as the friend who gives you quick, snappy answers rather than a long, thoughtful response. And another downside of it, all these new models, that I found out it has very short, how the fucking, what's the name? Messages cap, yeah. Like a 20 messages cap or something during the whole fucking week. Something like this. And it's definitely not enough, you know. You should use it very carefully, pragmatically. Which model is better? It depends on what you need. O1 Preview is great if you want depth, accuracy, and human-like conversations. It's your go-to for complex tasks, writing help, coding, or when you need in-depth knowledge. However, it's a bit slower and can take up more resources. O1 Mini, on the other hand, it's all about speed and efficiency. It's best when you need quick answers or when you're on the go. It's not as deep as in terms of knowledge, but for everyday tasks and like a questions, it gets the job done fast. And to be honest, I don't know what's the messages caps for O1 Mini. I guess it should be more than O1 Preview. What makes these models better than before? Here's why, like this, both these models like stand out compared to older versions. Smarter, you know, at understanding questions. Whether you're asking about history, like science or pop culture, like both models now grasp your questions better. Better memory. They can remember like what you said before. In the same conversation, which makes them feel more aware of the ongoing chat. More human-like responses. Chatting with these models feels more natural and less robotic. It's smoother, like talking to a real person. But again, I didn't feel in terms of speaking any difference. Maybe I should use it more. New fine tuning, they have been trained to give clearer, more accurate answers, so you get fewer weird or confusing replies. When to use each model. So when you should use O1 Preview and when you should go for one O1 Mini. O1 Preview, you're working on something complex, maybe it's a big essay you're coding or you need in-depth information. But again, it's the same shit. Blah, blah, blah. So conclusion, speed or depth, your call. In short, both O1 Preview and O1 Mini have their strength. If you need depth, detail, and the model that acts like your like smarter friend, go with the O1 Preview. If speed and efficiency are more your thing, then O1 Mini is perfect choice. Whichever you choose, both models a big leap forward in AI technology. So whether you're solving problems, writing, or just having a chat, these new models have got you covered. Enjoy the ride. And if I'm not mistaken, these new models, especially O1 Preview, I saw some post on Reddit that it can give like 40 minutes. I mean, it's constantly can type a text during 40 minutes or something. So in other words, I guess it can give you, I don't know, much longer amount of text at the first response. I don't know, you can imagine during 40 minutes how many pages text it can type you. Yeah,